Hey, my name is Enoch. I'm with Legacy Plumbing, and I want to talk to you about some stuff that you don't want to put down your toilet to prevent clogs. So before I get into some specifics, I do want to say that if you have a really well-designed system with brand new PVC pipes, you can get away with a lot more than you can if your system's older, especially if your house has cast iron plumbing underneath the slab. If your house was built around or before 1986, you have a very high likelihood of having cast iron plumbing underneath the house. And when you do, that cast iron tends to deteriorate, get rusty, create buildup, and you'll get a lot more clogs when you have a system like that. So everything that I'm going to tell you now is going to become a lot more important, a lot more relevant whenever you have cast iron plumbing underneath your house. So to start with, the main thing that should go down a toilet is waste and tissue. Anything else that wasn't designed to go down a toilet, such as wipes and paper towels and that sort of thing, should be avoided whenever possible. Like I said, if you've got a brand new system, a really great toilet, you may get away with it for years. But it's also possible that it's building up in your system a little bit at a time, and you're not going to know it until it backs up and overflows the toilet and causes problems. So always be on the safe side. Don't flush anything down the toilet that you're not supposed to. When we deal with flushable wipes, we deal with flushable wipes all the time because a lot of people put those down the toilet and they're marketed to be put down the toilet, but they cause lots of clogs, let's just say it that way. So avoid putting flushable wipes down the toilet, and especially if you have cast iron sewer underneath your house. And then the last thing I want to touch on is if you have cast iron system and you have a newer toilet, this is a recipe for clogs because older system, rougher pipes, newer toilets flush with a lot less water. They call it gallons per flush. And newer toilets will usually flush with 1.28 gallons per flush, while older toilets that were built with the home, about 3 gallons per flush. So when you have a rougher system and you only put 1 gallon behind the waste to take it out to the street, it's not enough. It's not enough liquid to get any solid matter all the way out to the city sewer system. So if you do have an older toilet, when you can rebuild it, it's a good idea to rebuild it versus replacing it. But if you do have a lower flush toilet, lower flow toilet with an older system, make sure you always flush twice every time you use it, and hold the handle down for a few seconds just to make sure that you get as much water as you can behind that waste to get it out to the city sewer system. And so one other thing I do want to touch on is that you may have what we call a belly in the sewer line underneath the slab. This is a situation where the pipes that carry all of the wastewater, instead of being sloped properly all the way out to the city sewer system, they have a point where they go down and then they go up and then they go down again. And that's why we call it a belly, because there's a place where it's sagging. And that can happen either because of improper install, it can happen because of foundation shifting or foundation work that's done. But bottom line is that place where the pipe is improperly sloped contains water. It holds water that never clears. So anything that's flushed, any solids that are flushed, they hit that water, they slow down, and they have a tendency to collect on the bottoms of the pipe. So if you've got nice PVC pipes and you're always having somebody come out to clear out the clogs, it may be because you have more extensive issues with the sewer pipes underneath the slab, either a break in the line or one of these bellies. That about covers it. If you do get any clogs, then you can always call Legacy Plumbing and we'll come out and take a look at it for you.